Hey guys, it's time for a little exhibition. Hey, welcome back to the AnKorage where everything is awesome, and we are going to take a little bit of a stroll down memory lane a little bit. About 6 years ago, I was an active QA quality assurance analyst. However, I was detained in other things. But I had some spare time, and I purchased my first Raspberry Pi microcomputer. This guy right here. I bought the board, and I bought this case that's surrounding it, and I was big into Minecraft at the time, and I wanted to see if I could host my own home server, personal Minecraft server, on one of these little doodads. And I did a search, and I happened to find it. There was a gentleman by the name of Daniel Jorgensen out in Denmark. That's where he is. And he was putting together software, web based, that would run off of one of these, and you could access it using a web browser, so you could have this running without a monitor or keyboard or a mouse, and just use it. We call it headless, where you don't have those things. And so I actually went through, and I contacted him. He was interested in people willing to test the software, and I was willing to test the software, and I wanted to see if I could actually get this thing going myself. So he didn't want any code necessarily, getting into the individual uh, code pieces or objects or anything like that. He just wanted someone to test the software and make sure it ran. So a lot more simplistic than what I was used to with my work, and I was perfectly fine with that, because I I prefer to test things from a user standpoint, more so than the behind the scenes kind of stuff. Uh, so I went and I got in touch with him and got together with him, as close as we could at the time. It was mostly through email and through instant messaging, using Skype. Unfortunately, it was Skype, but which I just got back running after not using it in years, just to kind of refresh everything, both of my accounts. But either way, uh, so worked together with him, and I got a copy of everything, and I helped him out with it, and it looked really good. And there were some aspects about it that I can't say introduced, but I brought up, and he actually instituted a lot of that, including for the folks here in the States. We like to use temperatures in Fahrenheit versus Celsius, though in the computer world everything tends to go by Celsius versus Fahrenheit. But he was willing to work with me on that, and different time zone data and things of that sort. And so I helped him with it, and there were a couple of pieces that I had thought of that he hadn't, or either he didn't think about it, or he forgot about it, or didn't think of it being important. But I brought it up, and he happened to put those in. I can't remember. It's been so long, I can't remember the exact individual pieces. However, um, so I helped him with it, and this is my testing unit for that project. It was called Craft Bean. So you take Craft of Minecraft and then Bean from Raspbian, the operating system, mush them together, and when you get Craft Bean, that's what he did. So I got this, uh, got the software, and this unit is still. It actually still has the software on it. It's actually on the micro SD card, which is right here. Uh, I actually have an installation of it on there, so it's at this point it's just for the memories, essentially, because the you know you he worked on it for a couple of years. I helped him with it, and it essentially went stale, and then it went end of life. And the timing of the end of life was just it was good timing, because Microsoft purchased the Minecraft property from the developer Notch, who came up with it, and made it as big as it was. And then Microsoft went Microsoft, and I stopped using it. And the company Mojang keeps emailing me saying, "Hey, we're over on all of our logins are now Microsoft accounts and stuff like that." And, no, I'm not doing anything Microsoft related, nothing big tech. So that was what led to my, not my fall, but my ending of playing Minecraft in all ways, shapes, and forms, whether it be the Java edition, which is what this is about, consoles and stuff like that. No, I don't play consoles. I have a console. It's an Atari VCS. But do I play it? No. But I do run updates on it and stuff like that. But in either way, at the time when I was doing this with Dan, I went out and I purchased a few of these. But this was my testing one, and then I had my production one. And here we can see the all of the three machines or three carts that I had up and running, and that was my production. So I had three carts. I had one that I was using for it was the Nextcloud Pi, which I was also involved in a little bit, but I haven't been in a few years, and I stopped using it because I use an instance of it through Disroot, which I support, and I try to help out, kinda, not really, but I like their services. And then I had the middle one, which was my main production Craftsman instance, and then the one on my far right was, or the far right, was a second one that I had. And then it got to the point where I had three Raspberries running Craftsman and having servers running on them, and I categorized it a little bit so to kind of organize it. And so from that point, I also purchased this little guy. This is my cooling solution for that. You plug it's a USB. I just plug it right into the back, and then I had it up and over like this to blow air on all three of them, and it was the cooling solution to help the temperatures, and it worked out pretty well. And I had it right up there, and but since I stopped using Craftsman and stopped playing Minecraft, stuff like that, I reorganized or rebuilt these Raspberries. I put them out of that case on the side of the desk, I put them into a cluster case where I could cluster all of them together if I wanted, or keep them separate. I keep them separate because I've got two file servers, and then I've got two other Raspberries which are currently not serving anything. I preserved the host names and also their addresses on the network, and I use them for other things. And I actually shut off the port forwarding because I actually used those when they had Minecraft servers running on them. I actually had port forwarding so that family, friends, and acquaintances outside the home could actually use it and connect to it and play on those. Did anybody do that? One person, and even then it was like for a little bit and done. So back in like 19 or something to that effect, I had actually gone through and I did a series of videos where I did an exhibition of sorts, where I kind of show a little bit of some of the servers that I've made. It's not all of them, but it's a good chunk of them. There's about 6 or 7 exhibition videos, and I made a series called Craft Quest Exhibition. And in these videos, I had brought my voice down a note or 2 notes, just to lower it a little bit. It's fine, and it kind of show a little bit about everything that I did for those, and so. What I want to do is I found them a few weeks ago, and I want to go ahead and I want to do a craft quest Phoenixy rebirth kind of, just kind of put them together and show you guys. So, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do any of those videos in this one, mainly because I'm talking too long. But just to let you know, this is what they're on, and show you what they were running on, and my neat little fan. I use this for other things now, because the cluster case has its own built-in fans, and that's all fine and happy honky-dory. And there we go. So I will be back in a future video pretty soon, where I actually show you these things. And there we go. So keep an eye out for Craft Quest Craftian and the exhibition. So there we go. So thank you. I appreciate it. So we will talk to you later. Thank you very much. Skál.